Hey everyone, this is Nick Shhhh again. I just did today a video about two pot stocks, ACB and CGC, easier to say their tickers. Um, they were both almost identical, but then I had a lot of questions about the other ones. So let's go with CRON, for example, Cronos. Again, this one is also hit hard on its own merit and probably in sympathy with the CGC earnings 2 days ago, and then yesterday Aurora got hit hard. So needless to say, they're all under fire. And the daily chart is not enough to tell you what to do from a technical perspective. Again, you can watch the other video and see the fundamental point of view. Fundamentals aside, I haven't looked at the Cronos in a while, so let me check on it quickly here. A lot of alerts today. Oh, it's got a PE. Holy cow. So it does not lose money, people, but it sells at 200 times its sales. According to this, I don't know how often they update it. But anyway, full year sales, total revenue 11 million. So these are minute companies with gigantic market caps. $2 billion market cap on such a small. Anyway, that's a different conversation. It's got a PE, but it's super expensive compared to what it is. So charts will set us straight. And my argument was that the other two were, I'll show you, CGC, for example, broke out from a level and then failed hard. This is 2016. And it took them a year to break out of it again. And this dip brings it to the zone of that breakout. Not exactly hardcore right there. ACB was closer to exactly the same level. In fact, it is a little bit lower than the same level in another attempt here. So for ACB, it's a little more to the point where we are right now. This is a very, very pointy breakout. This is a specific line that they in 2017, and then they fell, and then here they are back to it again. So what about Cronos? Not exactly the same story, because this is the period of time, where is it, 2016 there. This is a period of time where the other guys had that funny spike. So I don't know what was going on with Cronos. So slightly different. So what I can discern from this, I'm going to go to monthly to take maybe, yeah. So the monthly will eliminate the noise. Same deal. This is the zone where the other guys broke out and then now are back at it. So look to the right. This is where I'm at. Look to the right. We'll be right here, right? There's still a lot of room. So from that perspective, it has more room to fall relative to the other guys compared to that pivot line from 2017, 2016, and then a year later, 2017. So we don't have that same pivot line. What we do have is this. What is this? This is a collection of, these are monthly candles. So every candle is 1 month. So it's not, fast trading. But it does say that during this month, whatever that month is, just early 2018, they tried to sell it hard to here and then they closed green. During this month, they tried to sell it again to here and then they closed indecisive. Indecision. This is a doji. It works on a monthly. What does that mean? It's during the month, they opened somewhere around here. They tried to rally. They tried to fail. They weren't sure. They said, you know what? I don't know if I love it or hate it. I'm going to close it about where it was. So they closed it a little green. Same deal here. Same deal here. So we have a whole bunch of rejections of this zone. These are monthly candles. So they had quite a bit of time to consolidate and change their mind. So I would assume that for different reasons than the other two. I said if I'm still long CGC, I probably won't panic to see what happens at that pivot. If I'm still long ACB, I probably won't panic until I see what happens at that pivot. If I want to take long in ACB, for example, I would probably buy the stock with a tight stop. If I wanted to go long to CGC, I would probably sell puts with a tight stop. Why buy stock on CGC? Because it's $3. This way I don't have to worry about the timing of the calls if I wanted to buy them. And I don't know if it has enough premium in the puts to sell. So you could do that, the same there. So, but the same statement can be said here for different reasons. I wouldn't panic out of it because it should be falling into a zone that has provided support before. Mind you, these are big zones, so there might be some more red. This is where the personal preference comes in, and you zoom in on a weekly basis to see if you can get some more intelligence there. So this line will probably be a bug out line, at 5.5-ish. Okay, and maybe somebody would say no, it's closer to 5.2-ish. Depends on personal preference. You know, this looks more significant. What is that? 4.4. So there's a little bit for everybody. Not everybody has the same taste, and one can argue that this was a breakdown and it has further to go. You can probably draw another line here and say there's a breakdown already, and the target moving. The target is lower. Okay, so here's another bit of information here. This is again weekly, no longer monthly. It's still slow. Whoa, the ES just shot up. 11:15 today, by the way. So this is a collection of a consolidation zone. These are weeklies, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months or so. That's something to be said. So whoever fought over it here is going to fight over it again. So these are my thoughts on these companies. Concept is still out there. Both sides have valid points. It's still an illegal industry to a degree in the U.S. Legalization has not succeeded the way it was supposed to, bring all this money to states, etc. So they face a lot of headwinds, but maybe these guys are the intrepid and they get bought out to be introduced into beer and wine and all of that. That's probably a pretty exciting venue for them. All right, next signing out.